Hello, my name is Tlangelani Ethel Mmola. I'm from Joburg in Albertine. I was involved in an accident in 2010 February on the 5th. As I was driving, there was this quantum which just came from the left lane, overtake, like changed 3 lanes at a go as I was trying to avoid to hit the quantum at the back. Then I lost control of the car. I hit the barricade that was on the right. That's when my son, myself and my husband got injured. But the person who was injured the most was my son because he had multiple skull fractures. I've realized that immediately after I turned the ignition off, and then as the car was like losing balance, he was like screaming, "Mama, mama, daddy, daddy." And then now all of a sudden when the car stopped, then we could not hear him screaming again. I took off my seatbelt, went to the back seat, then he was lying there between the seats. Then I took him off, put him on the road, then tried to resuscitate him as a menace. And then there was some people who came, who stopped, actually tried to help us. And there was this guys of the ones that are towing the cars. They phoned the ambulances because we were both injured, myself, my son and my husband. And then we were taken to Velgas Hospital. He was taken straight to ICU scans and they did a lot of stuff. And then myself and my husband were also taken for x-rays. I was reassured that nothing serious was wrong. There was some soft tissue injuries, and then the doctors even said they have some good news. And then what were the good news? Then they confirmed that I was pregnant because they took bloods just almost 6 days after the accident. That's when I've had a miscarriage. That's when I realized that it means that something wrong really happened. Then I lost the pregnancy. I did not even have time for myself, as I was more worried about my son who was in ICU with multiple skull fractures. One of the nursing staff who was nursing my son actually approached me and my husband and told us that there's lawyers that she is preferring. They have really assisted her the time she was involved in an accident. I was also affected at work as I'm a nurse. I'm working with pregnant ladies and I'm a midwife. I struggled a lot to cope. And at work, at home, my son, he's depending on us with a lot of things. So far they are of a good help. So I really want to appreciate what Salomé le Roux Attorneys they have done for us, for myself, my son, my husband, actually for our family. We're so grateful. They are really good people, or I can say a good company. I thought, even if I claim, money cannot bring whatever that I have lost. My son wanted to be a pilot now because the eyesight is affected. He can't be a pilot anymore. Lots have changed what money can bring. But what I have realized that there's a lot, even though I cannot reverse what happened, but at least there's some reassurance and some assistance. Because now my son is 20, he's doing his 3rd year in University of Technology. He opted for metallurgy engineering, even though he has failed some of his subjects, but he's promising. Advocate Fisher. Is it Advocate Fisher? That man, I remember Angalabikuta for my claim. And unfanekele nifambanabo to show them where the accident actually happened. I don't know how many appointments did they book, and I just decided I'm not going. And I'm happy they did not give up on me, because I really lost hope and thought money is nothing. I don't need money. I don't need anyone. I just want to see what's gonna happen. But you know, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful. Pauline, Salomé, and Advocate Fisser, I remember we drove to the highway, actually where the accident happened, where we were like, he was like asking me to like to point exactly the areas or the spot la kungahumelela accident. And then I was like, wow, this guy, I'm so grateful. They are very kind and abana kuhlawula or to bear grudges or to say loyi angala kupfuniwa, then let's leave her. They did not do that. So I'm very that really stood out for me. I'm really grateful. So far I'm happy, very happy.